not visitors. They have been members for some time. Incidentally, she was there with the husband. And while they were going, the husband said, when did CNC start prophecy? Good question. The husband is used to CNC, the teacher, the expositor. But the prophetic CNC say no. Incidentally, you know, God has a way of chinas open. The woman spoken about was the wife. I think 1-2 years since after the last delivery, she's never had a regular period again. For whatever reason, the hormones just went wacko. That night, the period returned. That's how we got to know the story. She was the one that told the story. So Jehoshaphat knew there was a problem. This man of God is not an Isaiah, a Jeremiah, an Ezekiel. I hope you know that he was not a major. I hope you know. It's not a major one. Jehoshaphat said, you see this thing the man spoke. Better believe him. That's how we can prosper. Am I making sense to you? Am I curing one problem now? Eh? Because this is a disease. Messages come to us that can transform our lives. And we struggle with believing, not because the message is not truth, but the messenger is not powerful. Not a powerful man of God. And that's why sometimes people are preaching from this noble pulpit. You are tuned off. Some of you even regret why you paid transport to come. Say, I thought it's that the bishop that will preach. That the bishop you are envious for is taking notes and getting blessed. Am I talking? You see the way you're quiet. You see the way you people are quiet. That's how I know when I've gotten you. Trust in the Lord. You will be established. Trust the man of God. You will prosper. I'm sure. I want you to also understand, because this is exactly what we are doing in this church. There is no way ministry can get into the hands of the laity if the pastor, the main man, always keeps the people's eyes on himself. That's why I sit down here and allow the gifted among you to preach. It is the power of Jehoshaphat to say, we have to listen to this one. This man too has something to tell us from God. Am I making sense to you? And when he finished, they went out. And when battle time came, he said, remember what the man of God said. What did he say? The battle is not your own. It is the Lord's. So, let us all watch how this match will be played. We will sing only one special number. Only one special number. Praise ye the Lord, for his mercies endure forever. Shekinah. Give thanks unto the Lord. Why? Because his mercies endure forever. Excuse me. Don't forget where we started. A large army comprising of 3 nations. And here you are at the battlefield, and King Jehoshaphat says, drop your weapons. If you have arrow, use it to conduct. Don't put it on a bow. Just use your arrow as a conducting stick. Everybody. Kelenu Chineke n'ihi na ọ dị mma, n'ihi na kelenu Chineke n'ihi na ọ dị mma, n'ihi ka ebere ya dị. That was all. No second stanza. Are you following? No second stanza. Just sing it. Is that all he said? Just sing it. And as they were singing and singing, then the owner of the battle came. And I want to tell you something. When they were praising him, they had their focus on one word: mercy. Did you hear what I said? When he was praying, he appealed to justice. But when he was praising, he appealed to mercy. Kelenu Chineke n'ihi na ọ dị mma, n'ihi na ruo ebi ebi ka ebere ya. Kelenu Chineke na n'ihi na ọ dị mma. His mercies are eternal. Now, let me tell you what Jehoshaphat was singing. In Deuteronomy, and I like that book, you know, this, I don't know what to say about these Facebook preachers who tell you Old Testament is old. Tear it. You can't understand the gospel without the Old Testament. In short, you can't understand the God of the gospel and the program of the gospel without the Old Testament. When the people were about to enter the promised land, Moses called them and said, the Lord your God has not chosen you. He said, first of all, see, you are going to a land which is flowing with milk and honey, full of vines and pomegranates, which you did not plant. So when you enter and you eat and drink, say not to your heart, it is because of our righteousness. He said, the Lord your God